508 is where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. See where I'm from, we don't use no gas and burners, we don't rip no corners, we're straight money earners, put you to sleep, make your whole family mourners. When we're done with you, they're gonna have to pick your ass up at the corners. Me and my crew will hit you with that right left, leave you toothless, yeah, cause we're ruthless, yeah, that's some true shit. You don't wanna mess with cheddar and it's scary that you cats in the ambulance, yeah. Food stands, leave the clothes, buddy, and damn, then we're scooping up the trends. 508, where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. See, I'm repping that medicine place media. My producer Gio likes the way I flow like an encyclopedia. Whack cats are on me like bad bacteria. That they can drink from a dusty free lunch cafeteria. My class is where I reside, where you can't run and hide. I can verify. That was statewide, leave you horrified because you're unqualified. I'm just glad I survived. Time for me to put it in the overdrive, leaving these cats petrified, hitting you with the right hook right in your hard drive. Taking these chumps, taking those dives, taking their girl in the whip on a test drive. You know she loves cheddar sex drive. 508, where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. 508 is where I'm from. See, I'm from the 508, all the
We live. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders? How we all doing out there tonight? Good. Let me go ahead and put my mic on here. Okie dokie, Brett, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Excellent, cool. All right, Turtle Riders, welcome to the program, to the Turtle Boy Live Show. I apologize with the green screen back. I'm doing a blue screen today, and I don't know, shit's still disappearing. I don't know how any of this works. If I get too close, I have blue eyes, so it disappears. I can't do that. That's problematic.
I like that better. Just lean forward with them black ass fucking whole eyeballs like the John Cusack villain.
Apparently, yeah. So anyway, guys, I've gone ahead and shared this link to the Turtle Boy, the Clarence Woods Emerson Facebook page. I've also added it. I'm going to go ahead right now and share it to the Uncle Turtle Boy Facebook page, which you should like. You should like all these pages by now. I've also gone ahead and shared it to Twitter. It's fucking hard to rebuild on Twitter. I'm not gonna lie. I hate rebuilding on Twitter. I have to do it a lot. I'm up to like I've been back on for a month. Knock on wood. I'm up to 2,338 followers. You know, I usually build it up to around 10,000, then they take it down. That's usually how it goes. But I've gone ahead and shared it on there. You can follow me on Twitter at TB_Aidan. That's AIDAN at TV_Aidan. All right. So here I am right now. I'm sharing it on the Uncle Turtle Boy page. Give them all a like, guys. Give them all a like. Remember back in the days, Brett, can you believe it was almost 3 years ago this month that we lost the Facebook page of the 112,000 followers?
I remember the countdown to 100,000, and the day that you hit it,
was in
for
October.
some reason, so fucking proud like that. Yeah. Like, fuck yeah. And then shortly after, gone.
Yeah. Because we had that whole I am Turtle Boy thing. Everybody sent in a picture for the 100,000 page. We got it. We got up to like, it was in October of 2017. We got 100,000 followers. We're like, sweet. We were adding like 500 to 1,000 people a week. Like it was growing like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then Didi Delgado happened on November 28th. And next thing you know, it's gone, and we've lost like 40 Facebook pages since then. But we're still here. Clarence is still here. Clarence is going strong. So a lot of people don't know about Clarence. Go ahead and like that Clarence Woods Emerson page. We're still out there going strong.
I'm surprised he's made it through all this.
I know. Well, they don't go out. That account is so old that like I feel like Facebook doesn't fuck like with old accounts. Like because you were before Russia bots stole the election from Hillary. Basically, that's the way they view it. So I beat, you know what I mean? Clarence is pre-Hillary. So anything pre-Hillary is safe. I think that's
Clarence is grandfathered in.
Yeah, you get grandfathered in. He can't be Russian because he was around before Hillary lost. And the only reason Hillary lost is because of Russians. So yeah.
And he's black.
That too. Yeah. We will be talking about some politics tonight. Because I wanted Brett's takes on some of the election stuff like that. I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm putting The link in there if you guys would like to donate to the program, because this episode is brought to you by Turtle Riders. The best part about not having advertisers is nobody can call and harass them, right? If you
well, you can, but good luck.
Well, not if they don't exist, Brett.
Well, yeah, no, that's a good point.
You know what I mean? So again, the beauty of what we do now is like it's Turtle Rider funded. So if you feel like donating to the program, you can donate to that link that I just put in the. You can go ahead and donate to that link that I just put in there. I will be refreshing it throughout the show. If you leave a message with it, I will get back to you, or I will read off whatever you put on there. If you want to give a shout out to your boy, to your homies in Cell Block D, to the girl CeeLo out there. Maybe she got kidnapped. Maybe she's watching the show. I don't know. All right, go ahead out there. This fucking hat is killing me. What the fuck is happening right now? This is I can't fucking figure this out. So I go down here. Right? It blends. Should I switch hats? Is that the problem?
All right, let's try that one.
Oh my God, that's even weird. Okay, that works a little better. Okay, we'll go with that for now.
There you go.
All right, so I think we're about ready to get this program started, Brett, shall we?
Well, you still have two things to do.
Oh, roll call. Where are you repping? Let us know in the comments right now. Where are you watching the Turtle Boy live show from this evening? Go ahead.
I'll take where are you repping for 100, Alex? Rest in peace, my man.
I know, dude. I'm 38 years old. I've never seen a Jeopardy without Alex Trebek hosting it. That's freaking crazy to think about. All right. Let's see what we got here. My Tub, Leah, of course. Where else are we? Tucson's in the house. Burrillville, Apache Junction, Randolph, Cape Cod, Amesbury, Nashua, another Nashua, Myrtle Beach is in the house. Whittensville, Auburn, Arlington, Watertown, Scituate, Woonsocket, Westminster, Shea Concrete, Fort Worth, Texas, Conway, New Hampshire, Weymouth, Hudson, Manchester, New Hampshire, Brooklyn, Connecticut, Gardner, the 603, Attleboro, New Bedford, Boston, Death Valley, Shrewsbury, Burlington, East Bridgewater, Nashua, West Roxbury, Lynn, Derry, New Hampshire, Worcester Junkyard, excellent, Methuen, America's hometown, I don't know what that is, Tewksbury, Connecticut, the Birthday Dungeon, Waterville, Maine, Hubbardston, London, Central Florida, another one in the tub. Diane's in the tub too. Excellent. Taunton's in the house. Brock COVID. All right. Arkansas. Chelmsford in front of Wilson Farm. Excellent. Good man. Good man. Job. Fall River, Lowell. You name it. Watertown, Charlestown, Waltham, Quincy, Shallow Grave in Quincy, Chicopee, Wareham, Southbridge, etc. South Kingston, Sutton. Another one. Seaganville, Texas. That's a new one. Okay. Death Valley, Sterling, Somerville, Danvers, Nashua, and a pile of guinea pigs, Florida, Uxbridge. Okay. If I missed you, Gaffney's Vagina. We're seeing a lot of fun. All right. That's a new one. Gaffney's Vagina. It's gaping, though. That could be anywhere.
It's a townhouse.
Yes, it's a townhouse. It's a sublet.
I'm going to flip it.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Maybe I should do a live from the bathtub one time, Brett, since all these Turtle Riders are watching in the bathtub. That'd be fun.
Yeah, if you want, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird, but hey, Turtle, we're in the bathtub. All right. Anyway, you said I had to do two things, Brett. Roll call. Did I miss another one?
No, I'm fucking baked as a pie. So yeah, I think we're good. What's the first story? So
the first one we're going to start with is these the new kidnappers, the new guys that get the pedo poachers.
Oh, your buddies?
Well, I'm not too happy with them. I guess they're coming on because there was I don't know if it was a misunderstanding.
All right. Let's start with that then. So last week, there was that fucking guy was supposed to call in, the guy that's writing his little fucking kids.
That was Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The poor me letters. And he made such a big deal in your comments about coming on and talking and all that. And then I see Leah fucking sitting there, and they had a literally 30 comment fucking thread going. So I text you, and I'm like, hey, why don't you have Leah on since that dude's going to call in?
Yeah.
And then he cunts up and never fucking calls in.
What a pussy.
How many guys is this scared of Leah is my fucking question.
It's like everything was fine until Leah came in. Like everything was fine. He was getting on the show, and then she fucking scared him. She scares these people away. I don't scare them, but she does. What's up with that?
Yeah. You don't give a fuck about you, me, nothing. Who gives a fuck? This little tiny broad with a fucking dog, and now you won't even answer your phone?
In her bathtub. Yeah.
On the planet. Eat my red rocket, you fucking sissy half a fag loser. What was his name? What was that guy's name?
His name was
wannabe rapper
Southside Jones. Jones.
His rap name should be Too Short Bus. You fucking scared little bitch. Wouldn't even come on and talk to Leah. Never mind me or you.
And I just got a notification. He posts on my wall all day. So obviously,
dude, every blog is the screenshot of that Turtleboy Sports bullshit.
Yeah.
And a link to his fucking The Diary of an EBT Adult fucking album or whatever the fuck it is. It's like, what the fuck? It's like,
yeah, so fuck him. If they don't come on, then I don't even, whatever. It's like,
all right, I just wanted to point that out.
Speaking of, let's talk about these latest. So obviously, you thought not everyone's a fan of the Fitchburg guys, the mass pedo poachers, but believe it or not, they're like the most organized of these because they've started a trend here. Like, although they didn't start it, Pop Squad from Connecticut's really the ones that started this like online vigilante we catch pedophiles thing. But these guys now, Jay and them up in Fitchburg and Leominster, they became pretty popular pretty quickly. And they're like, oh shit, there's a market for this. So now we're seeing a lot of copycat, other vigilantes doing their own thing. And some of these, the latest guys are out of Millbury, I guess. So they do this around the Worcester area. And let's just watch this video real quick, right? Of one of their catches.
Yeah.
WooCountyCatchers, man. I know why you're here.
I'm going to explain my problem.
Listen, dog. You just take your hands out of your pockets for me. I'm going to be real straight up with you. Just stop walking close to me, please. Can you take your hands out of your pockets? I'm not the police. You're free to leave at any time you're not detained, man. But right now, it's honestly in your best interest to just talk to me. All right? Yeah, we're here to meet. I'm just going to leave. You're going to leave? Going to leave? You all want to talk? Well, we're going to put this all over the internet then. Hide yourself, you fucking weirdo. Fucking sketch, bro, son. You're fucking weird, bro. You're weird, dude. You're weird. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing, dude? How are you here? What's wrong with you, dude?
So I get to the comments in a minute.
Out of here. Shame yourself. Stop meeting little kids off the internet. 9314.
Oh God, is this freezing up again?
He's yo, are you a cop? Are you a cop, bro?
You can? Okay. It might freeze up in a second. I might have to restart this fucking.
Are you a cop, you dude? Are you a cop, dude?
Oh, now it is.
Okay, all right. Hold on.
Are you a cop? Yo, you're a fucking cop.
Okay, it's working again. Okay.
Dude, you're fucked. You're a cop. He's a cop, dude.
He's a cop, dude.
He's a cop, bro.
He's a cop, bro.
He's a cop.
He's a cop.
He's a cop.
He's a cop.
He's a fucking cop, bro. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh,
all right. So you see that basically they catch this guy, and so I now with the Predator Poachers, who I know Jay's in the comments right now. I'll try to bring Jay on in a little bit, but I just want to
he's
talk about. So yeah, because I'm sure there is like although they're all vigilantes, none of them are like, it's not like anybody has a monopoly on this, but I feel like there's a better way to do this, Brett. Do you have any thoughts on this video?
On this one, no, it's just more fucking weirdos pretending to be kids to go make videos to get likes on Facebook. Like, that's what it is to me.
Yeah.
No, and you sent me down this fucking rabbit hole, and next thing I know, it's 2 a.m, and I'm watching some big-titted red-haired guy pretend to be a little kid on a phone going, hey, meet me in the electronics department. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm going to get put on the list because of my YouTube search history because of you.
You get put on a list. Yeah. So I'm watching this guy, by the way, he's not a cop. He is a corrections officer, a federal corrections officer in Devens, which once again, I'm just blown away by the amount of pedophiles in such a small square area. Now, the difference between these guys and what Jay has done there, like Jay always has the chat logs. Like he always shows the evidence because that's what people really want to see. Because I'm watching this and I'm like, yeah, the guy doesn't deny it. So clearly something's afoul there, right?
Yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, you cover your face and yeah. I mean, you're guilty. You were trying to fuck a kid. Absolutely.
Yeah, clearly. But it would be nice to have some context. Now, they do this on TikTok, and that's how I can tell that they're young and stupid. Okay, first of all, guys, don't use fucking TikTok. TikTok is for people like my fucking 5-year-old daughter tries to.
If you've hit puberty and you're on TikTok, you should be on a list.
Yes, like
That's my
TikTok is like literally like for the dumbest of the dumb. Like TikTok, don't use fucking TikTok. It's for fucking brain dead Gen Z fucking idiots, right? Who want to follow around like people that think AOC is inspiring. People like that. That's the kind of people who use TikTok. TikToks use TikTok, if you will. And
Absolutely.
so it's, by the way, it's also made by the fucking Chinese. They're literally spying on you. Donald Trump wanted to make it illegal. Stop using fucking TikTok, okay? It's never going to catch on. It's not like a fucking, I'm not going on TikTok. I'm not creating a fucking TikTok name. I'm not messaging people on TikTok. Enough with the fucking TikTok. There's a million other ways.
Turtle talk.
Yeah.
Turtle.
Whatever. Fucking TikTok. Jesus. Anyway.
Turtle.
I want to show you, before I try to give these guys a call, bring them on. I think I see them backstage, actually. I want to show you a couple other of their videos, right? A couple of their other videos. And okay, so I see they've taken one down. It's interesting. Okay. They must have just taken this down in the last half hour because I called them out on it. The most recent catch that they have, Brett, is for a special needs man. You know how I know this?
No.
Brett? I know this because the special needs man's sister contacted me shortly before the show, and this is what she because I posted those screenshots. Now I found the guys who ran this page. Right when I see pedo poachers out there, I'd like to interview them. Right, I'd like to talk because I'm going to be. I find maybe like I work like Jay. I think does good work, and I'll work with him and. Help promote his videos. And more than anything, what I can do for Jay is find out the names of these guys. That's what I'm good at, is finding out the names of the people in these videos. Because I found out Tom Gallagher, the corrections officer, in 5 seconds, right? When I put it up there. Yep. And so I find out the guys who run this organization. They're 19-year-olds from Millbury. And I contact them and I invite them on the show, right? And this is what the little puke tells me, right? He tells me, like initially they said they'd come on, like, yeah, like, why wouldn't you take the exposure from Turtleboy? Like, I have a big audience. Like everybody knows Turtleboy around here. Why wouldn't you come on? And so they both said, yeah. Okay. Now, one of them is Matt Mickelson, his name is. And, I messaged him and I said, let me see if I can throw this up here on the big screen. Hold on. I'll throw this up on the big screen. Oh, did they leave the backstage? They left backstage. Mickelson. He was backstage. Yeah. Hope he comes back because they're definitely going to talk about
that. Is that the redheaded guy?
No, blonde.
Oh. Who's the redheaded one? That's the mass pedo petters?
Mass pedo petters?
Big fat ginger guy. Yeah.
Mass. No? There's a redheaded one?
There's some dude. He's a fat, redheaded, a ginger guy. That does that same pedo poaching, pedo pumping, whatever the fuck it's called.
I haven't seen that one. I haven't seen that one.
And then there's my guy.
Oh, that's Remy from New Jersey.
All right, that's the New Jersey one.
Yeah, that's the New Jersey guy. So anyway, this is what the kid tells me, right? I'm like talking to him. Can you guys all see this on the screen? Okay. In case you can't, let me read it for you because it's a little small. He says, that's just I'm like. He says, what's up? I'm like, you want to come on the show? Okay, perfect. And I'm like, I invited you guys on the show, 9:30, perfect. We'll definitely join. Okay, cool. And then I'm like, today I send him the link and I'm like, here's the stream. And I'm like, you want to come on at 9:30? And then he says to me, we charge per live. I have 14 others that I'm supposed to go live with tonight. It's $300 per live. Okay, we go, and then he says this, Brett, go peep the TikTok. Peep. Okay, as soon as I see that, tell me go peep. Okay, I'm gonna tear you a fucking ass. Don't ever say go peep. Jesus fucking Christ.
So an adult say go peep.
Yeah, if you're an adult and you're still using the phrase go peep, you should go kill yourself. And it's like, go peep. Are you fucking kidding me?
You should have answered with full stop.
Full stop. Exactly. Whoa. Full stop.
Not
them in their own language. Yeah. Full stop.
Oh.
Go peep.
Full stop, Pepito.
He tells me, go peep the TikTok with 7 million viewers. And I'm like, like, first of all, who the fuck do you think you are? Okay. You charge for, let me be perfectly clear here. Me inviting you on the show is a fucking gift to you. You're fucking nobody. You're some 19-year-old fucking little blonde puke from Millbury with a goddamn TikTok account. You fucking message pedophiles all day, and then you meet them at Walmart, and they run away from you. And then nothing happens, and you get some cheap likes, and then they go out there, and they fuck more kids. That's what you do. Okay? You're fucking nobody. Let's just fucking explain that right now. I will pay you a grand total of $0 because that is what you're fucking worth, not only to me, but to the public at large. You're not interesting. Nobody wants to know more about you. Me bringing you on the fucking show, the only correct answer to that was, oh, thank you. I'm honored. That is the correct fucking answer. But clearly you don't understand this because you're 19. Maybe you're not in our typical demographic of readers. We don't try to appeal to people as young and stupid as you. Okay. Maybe you didn't know any better. Maybe it was a simple mistake. Okay. But welcome to Turtle Boy. This is how things work. Your TikTok account is fucking meaningless. Those 7 million followers, they're not real. It's fucking Chinese. I don't know if you know this, but the Chinese fucking lie about you. You don't have that many fucking followers. Okay. So that's that. Let's just get that out of the way right now. Back to the TikTok real quick. So a couple of these videos I wasn't a fan of, right? So I can see they've taken the one down now about that. And I was supposed to read off this message. So let me read the message I got from one of the sisters of the people that they've taken out. I watched the video too, and they did take it down in the last half hour. It was so uncomfortable watching it because I'm like, something's not right with this guy. He's crying. They're fucking picking on him, like yell. And I also don't like their demeanor when they do this. When they're like, yo, like, stop trying to be a fucking tough guy. Like you're 5'8" blonde kid from Millbury. You're not tough. Okay. Like most of these pedophiles would probably kick your fucking ass anyway. Like, you're not tough. You're not trained to do this. You have no fucking clue what you're doing. You're armed only with an iPhone and a TikTok account. Slow your fucking roll. It's nice. I'm willing to work with you. I am. But don't for one fucking second think you're fucking bigger than me, because you ain't. You're just some fucking pissant little fucking shithead with the Wi-Fi account. That's all you are. That's all you ever fucking done. You fucking when Turtle Boy invites you on a fucking show, the correct answer is, oh, thank you, I'm honored. That's it. There's fucking nothing else.
Thank you, sir. Absolutely. Tell him.
That's what you fucking say. Okay? So anyway, this is the message I get from one of their victims here, if you will. This woman's name is, I'm not going to say her name. Crap.
Yeah, I'd say his name. Fuck him.
No, the victim, the woman's name, the sister's name.
Oh.
Okay. So she says to me this. She says,
I love when you get mad, man. I fucking live for that shit.
Well, just like, yeah, I'm gonna bring Jay. I see you on there. I'm gonna bring you on shortly, Jay. Just got to get through this real quick. So,
calm down, my guy. Calm down, my guy.
That's Ramey. That's Ramey. Ramey's my guy.
6 of 1. They're all the fucking same.
He goes, I noticed on your page that so these two guys' names are Matt Nicholson and Matt LaRue. Matt LaRue came into contact with you over a TikTok that he posted. It was a video of my brother who was disabled with an IQ of 50. I have the proof that he's deemed disabled, and the TikTok should be taken down. Matt LaRue has made it clear that he does not care that my brother is disabled, as many others have tried to make him aware. This attached are the necessary documents, and she sends me his medical records, his full thing. Like, He's in life skills classroom. He is different, like private shit that she doesn't have to show me, but that she is because she is obviously loves her brother and she's very concerned of this. And so I go on and I'm like, so I messaged the guy and I'm like, hey, the other guy, and I said, hey, like there's a video out, this woman saying you're picking on her brother. Well, we didn't know. So I go on the TikTok and I go on there and the video is still up. I'm like, but the video's still up. It's got 7 million views. That's the one you're bragging to me about. Like, oh, I got all these fucking views. Yeah, congratulations. You literally preyed on a mentally retarded man. And for what? For what? A fucking misunderstanding? You think that guy's gonna go around raping kids? He's mentally retarded. You have no fucking clue what you're doing. You're 19 years old. You don't know fucking shit. You're fucking nothing. And that's what I'm really fighting about. The fucking 300 thing. I just want to remind Matt Nicholson. Let's go to his fucking page, shall we? Let's see this fucking little pissant's fucking page.
They really need to leave Chris James alone.
Yeah, like I just want them to understand how massively they fucked up here. I was in a good mood tonight. I wanted to give them a fucking shot. I wanted to treat them reasonably. You want to come on there? $300? Who the fuck are you? You fucking nobody. You fucking nobody. That's what you are to me. You're fucking nothing. Okay. So let me bring up his page real quick. I'm going to be very fucking clear about that. And I see he's backstage. I'm going to bring him on shortly.
This is my favorite, Aidan.
This is the fucking tough guy we're dealing with here. Okay. This is him. This is the guy in the video. Fucking. So just keep that in mind that this is, Mr. Pedophile. I mean, he looks like a fucking pissant, right? I mean, he probably is the bait himself. Look at him. Jesus Christ. $300. $300. You fucking blow me for $300. Who the fuck are you? $300. Anyway, these are some other guys. Like this guy.
So we're just going to follow you back to your vehicle.
There's another guy.
Get your license plate.
I don't know. It's not my car.
Oh, that's okay. It's all right. Hey, what's your name? What's your name?
Oh, sorry.
What's your name?
Leo Nato.
Leo.
Yeah, from Portugal. Where are you from? Portugal, yeah.
Okay. How long ago did you come
So
here?
there's this one.
I didn't know about the age.
I said I was 14 and you said that. Yeah, that's okay.
You said, wow.
Okay.
Really?
You said really? That's my thing. Yes, man.
Fucking weird. Yeah. Hey, listen.
What'd you say, Brett?
That's the thing that gets me about this is these guys pretend to be little kids.
Yeah, I know you don't like. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I'm with it. I mean, if you expose a pedophile, like I'm all for it. I would rather these videos ended with one of these people pulling out a gun and killing the guy. Like I don't see, like you said, how it's for cheap clicks.
Unless you're working with the police, right? Unless you're actually
Absolutely.
working with right? And that's, I know Jay is a fact, has worked with the police. Now, I wanted to have these guys on tonight to talk to them about, like, I had some questions, like, are you working with the police? You know, I'd like to know this stuff. I'd like to work with you. I'd like to help you out if I can, use my resource to help you out. But again, $300, Brett, because he's got 14 other shows to go on. He's very fucking important, Brett. I don't know if you know this. There's 19-year-old fucking pissant from Millbury, which, by the way, we haven't even gotten into his father's shit. I looked up Matt Mickelson's father. Talk about Google trophies. Guess what his father's been arrested and charged with, Brett?
Don't tell me fucking.
The most ironic crime ever. What?
Is he a fiddler on the roof too?
No, it's pretty close to what his son's doing right now, though. Impersonating a police officer. Okay. I got more. It took me about, that was the other thing. So one comes in on one guy, the other comes on another woman sends me in all this stuff about the Google trophies of the father of the other one. And they're like, oh, white trash from fucking Millbury. I'm like, oh, I see what we're getting with there. Okay. So anyway, that's them.
Hey, your boy's in the comments, and now I guess they're accusing him of selling heroin and all kind of shit.
Who is?
Predator Pumper Mass.
Who's accusing him of that?
I don't know. Other people. He's saying, I've never sold heroin. Speak facts about me and blah, blah.
Well, let's stick to one person at a time here, shall we? Okay.
All right. Well,
yeah. So back to these pedo poachers, because we're going to bring them on in a second. Now, I feel like I've kind of explained everything here. Haven't I? Have I hit on everything here? Let's bring them on. So we're going to bring them on now. Let me minimize this. And we got the WooCountyCatchers here. All right. Is this the WooCountyCatchers? Hello.
Hey, he's got his mic muted. Fucking.
Okay.
Yo.
Yay. Hello. Are you there? Who am I speaking to?
I'm gonna mute my mic. Yeah. Go ahead.
You don't have to mute it. All right. Who am I talking to here?
Yo. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
You're talking to one of us. I just want to make, dude, we don't want any problems with you, man. And I really don't appreciate you putting out our pictures and our names, dude. Like, this
Too
is
fucking
serious
bad.
stuff that we do, and you guys misconstrued it. And I'm not appreciating you putting out our names, dude. We ain't coming out.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I am putting your name.
They're trying to post stuff about us, dude, for no reason.
Oh, there's a reason. Do you not get the reason?
That mentally challenged kid, we had no clue.
Oh, you had no. I watched that video. It was blatantly obvious that the guy is not.
Yeah, there's
there.
no way you didn't know. Yeah.
What? You couldn't tell he was mentally retarded.
Okay, well, when we're mid in the act, and this guy we did not know over text, I walk up to him and I say, I'm pretty big for 14, aren't I? I'm 6'2". Kid says, haha. He says, you're a scaredy cat. You didn't want to meet me. So obviously, yes, I know. But what we're trying to do is make this community better. We are trying to get people like this off the street.
No, what? So wait,
elementary school. This kid could be playing on more kids.
He's mentally retarded.
He's touching me. He thought I was okay. I didn't know that at the time, and we are sorry.
Oh, you didn't know that? You couldn't tell by. I watched that video.
Want to expose someone who's mentally challenged.
I watched the video. It was blatantly obvious from watching that video that he's mentally retarded.
Another guy who was there walked up to us and he told us he was mentally challenged, and that's when we cut it off. We said, "All right, man, get out of here." Wait a minute.
But no. So they told you at the scene that he was mentally challenged?
Okay. It's not okay.
No.
Wait, it's not okay.
And you still posted it? And you still posted it?
And you still posted it. So you found out at the scene?
Not to meet kids underage.
Bro.
So you found out at the scene that he was mentally retarded, and then you posted it anyway. You did that.
What?
That's what you just told me. You found out at the scene.
Saying,
I know this is very hard, so I'll speak in Millbury terms. I'll go slow for you, okay? Because I know you. Here's how it works.
God, dude,
okay?
Why do you do this? Can I ask, what is your purpose? What is your purpose on doing this? What do you get out of this for exposing?
I expose assholes, and I think you're kind of an asshole.
What do you get out of this?
I expose assholes and frauds, and I think you're an asshole and fraud.
The community better.
You're not making by picking on the mentally handicapped. You're making the community better. You think you're some kind of fucking hero because you got a TikTok channel, motherfucker? Who the fuck are you? You're nobody.
Hey, can I not rephrase? You had already watched my videos tonight, sir. You watched my video tonight of the mentally challenged man being recorded, and you seen it posted on social media, and you were still gonna have me on the show, and you were fine with it until we said $300. Now you're coming at us for that reason.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, 100% guilty.
See how you are, Turtleboy.
Oh, totally. Yeah, like I just want to remind you that you're nothing. You're nothing. You don't get to charge me $300. Who the fuck are you,
dude?
I'm fucking Turtleboy. Who the fuck are you? I'm the guy with the fucking with the blog that fucking millions of people read every month. You're some fucking moron with a fucking YouTube channel.
Everything I
negative about and now I see why.
If you want to go there, you can go there.
You're a hater.
That's all right.
You hate on people.
It's okay. Now we understand who you are as a person, and that's honestly.
I got questions for him. Hey, listen.
You're double our age, man. You should be looking out for us, dude. You should be really looking out for us, and you're trying to do us.
Hey,
go ahead. If you're gonna go, Brett. Don't wait for them.
No, I just wanted to fucking ask him questions, but he's got to act like he's got a freshly fucked cunt and just cry and cry and cry and cry. You wanted clout for making videos. You get caught.
We're trying to clear up what you guys are making.
What are you trying to clear up? You filmed a fucking retard, and then once you learned he was a retard, you still posted it, right?
Man. You exploited
him. Say if you had a 14-year-old son. You had a 14-year-old son. Your 14-year-old son was walking in the park. That 23-year-old man was preying on your son, trying
mentally retarded man.
Touch him, rubbing his back, rubbing his body. You would be okay with that?
Mentally retarded. We're talking about a mentally retarded man.
Did you?
You think it's okay to do that?
That's the thing.
He was perfect. perfectly fine to drive there, man.
Oh, so it's okay. Oh, it's okay to pick on the mentally retarded. Oh, I see. You guys are doing great fucking work. Thank you. Thank you for exposing the mentally retarded.
That's what you're.
Thank you for exposing the mentally retarded.
You're the only one who said that.
Said what?
Nope, that's what you're saying, and I don't really care what you're saying.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
What's your question?
All right,
Okay,
my
so
question is, why are you upset
What's your question
about your name? All right, can you hear me? Yeah, good. Now shut the fuck up and let me answer.
Go, Brett.
Why are you so upset
Don't
that
talk
your
like
name gets out there for you say you're trying to help the community on all that, and Turtle Boy puts your name out there? Why are you mad
Put
about
my
that?
name out there, but why are you putting my address out there? My fucking address.
Yeah.
When did I put your address?
Don't you do that to other people?
When did I put your address out there? When did I put your address out there?
Know where you're at, bub.
When did I put your address out there? Answer the question.
Just now, buddy.
Where? Show me where I put your address out there.
Screenshots of all the chat, dude, that you sent him pictures.
Where is the address? Answer the question. Where is the address? Answer the question. Where's the address? Where did I post his address?
Oh my God.
Nikki
Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it?
Next
Can
question.
you show?
Next question.
Oh, so you can't do it. You can't do it because I never posted your address, did I? I never did that, did I? But you know what you just revealed, though.
Yeah.
You know you just accidentally revealed, because Brett, when I was talking to Matt Mickelson before, he told me that's not my dad. That's not my dad in the courthouse records. That's not him. But now he's referring to that. He's referring to the court out records that I showed him privately. I showed him the court out record privately. I didn't share them with the group. We can do that if you like. Would you like to play show and tell?
Because
we
know that you're going to do this. We don't want you knowing anything about us, dude.
Oh, it's too late. Cat's out of the bag. You're a big shot. You wanted
I was going to say, man.
What is that?
You can't unshoot the gun, you fucking retard.
Everyone loves you because you're doing this, bud. Yeah, awesome. You're doing such a good thing.
What are you getting beneficial out of this? Let me ask you, please.
I'm exposing two frauds. That's what I'm doing.
Community-wise, guy, I've done more community work for making this community better in the last fucking half hour than you've done. How are you making this community better? You go around exposing people, bub.
Sorry, that's go on. So you make it. Tell me more about how you make the community better. That's great. Go on,
Laura. Please isolate that fucking soundbite because that was fucking hilarious.
Let me know. Hey, tell me how you make the community better.
Oh my! Well, how do I make the community? I expose.
You do. What are you doing?
I protect the mentally retarded. How about that? I protect the mentally retarded.
Yeah. Oh, now that's your new topic for the next 3 months now.
Yeah, you guys literally picked on a mentally retarded man and exploited him. Yeah, I think that matters. That says a lot about you, right?
Picked on him.
Yep. No one picked on him at all.
You had his sister told you. His sister told you that he was mentally retarded, and you kept it up anyway. I saw it in the comments on the video. Everyone was saying in the comments, he's mentally retarded. Take this video down.
Dude, we're allowed to post whatever we want. We didn't post. Oh, mentally challenged kid.
Why is his little sister talking? Hey, listen, get your little sister off the phone. Fucking you talk to us. Put her back on her leash.
No, but seriously.
All right.
Had you guys ever heard?
All right, I told them to shut up.
Okay. We got the big dog here. We got the big dog. Which one am I talking? Which man am I talking about?
The top is talking now.
You're talking about.
Okay.
The top. The back.
Right. Anyway, I'm going to bring Jay on. Jay's another predator poacher. Now, have you guys ever seen Jay's work?
Yeah, and so.
Is that where you guys got the idea
done work
from?
With Jay.
Okay, we're gonna bring him on right now. Talk to him.
Jay, are you
there?
Work with Jay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Anyway, I'm gonna bring Jay, you gotta turn the volume down.
Hey, what's up? Oh, my bad.
Okay, how you doing, Jay? Welcome to the show.
What's good, man?
Not much. So what do you got?
Nothing. Just been working, honestly. That's it.
With this.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm lost. I just been tuning in. I just seen it today. I haven't even been on YouTube, so I'm just tuning in with all. I'm just okay.
Do you know these WooCountyCatchers guys?
Hey, doing, man?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think of them? What do you think of their work so far?
I'm confused about this whole $300 thing. going on your show for $300.
Yeah, he wanted to charge me $300 to come on the show because they're very important. He says he has 14 other offers. That's what he told me. 14 other offers.
I don't know, man. I speak on myself, Turtle Boy. Honestly, man, I focus on myself.
I know you do.
Main goal. I mean, I got a lot of people that hate on me. I do this by myself. And everyone's always like, it's a bunch of, no, it's me, one person, Jason. Everybody knows who I am.
Well, you had another guy. You had the big guy.
Yeah, I had my cousin in the beginning. I'm in Florida now. I've been out here 4 days. I caught 3 people out here in 4 days.
You're catching people in Florida now.
Yeah, just for 2 weeks. I'll be back in a week. I just came out here to see how it was because my goal is to just travel and catch people all around.
Why don't you just franchise it and have people down there? You could just franchise it and have somebody else do it for you without traveling.
Nah,
you could.
Nah.
Oh no.
Oh, it's it. Anyway, we talk about that later. But anyway, so do you know these Woo County guys?
Yeah, I know them. I see what they were doing in the beginning, and I reached out to them just so I can. That if you're gonna do this, honestly, mine is you got to do it the right way because I'm not gonna have people just running around looking like fools. So I hit them up and I said, listen, you guys, this is what you need to do. You need to turn in all your information as soon as you're done with your catch. You download everything. I tried to take them to the detective to go show them how it's done because, like I said, man, if people are gonna do it, they need to at least be doing the shit the right way, man. Not out here trying to charge people $300 to do it.
Yeah, that's like
which we've been doing.
You've been doing what? You've been charging people $300?
Turning people in, but you said we're not.
Okay, so tell me about that. Who have you turned in?
We were just fucking around, bro. Like, I don't know why you're so salty about that. It's
well, do you understand how that
comes? It's really not.
Do you,
I don't know why.
Do you understand how that comes across? It makes it seem like you're in it for the money. You understand that, right? How that comes across?
Not at all, dude. If we were in it for the money, we wouldn't even be doing it anymore. We've been doing it for like a month and a half.
But then
2 months.
why would you tell me it cost? Then why would you tell me it cost $300 to have you on the show?
Yeah.
If it's not about the money, why would you
know how
me?
many people have scammed me doing fucking shows and shit like that?
Well, show me. You've only been doing it a month, so show us office for $300 an interview.
Yeah, can you show me a single offer you've had for $300?
One. Show me fucking one.
Like confused on why you're bringing like people and shit like this, brother. I
don't see why you're confused. You put yourself. Hey, listen. All right, listen. Hey, Chester, shut your fucking mouth for a second. You put yourself out there. You're trying to act like Billy Big Dick and catch fucking chomos. And then you cry like a bitch about your name getting out. It's one or the other, you little faggot. How you like that, faggot? Huh? You guys are a fucking joke. At least the PPM fucking guy over here.
Bro, like you're not.
No. Someone hurt you. Just the fact that you're doing this shows someone hurt you. Someone got 2 knuckles deep in you, and that's a fact.
All right, but seriously, you understand
making the community better.
But okay,
Trump 2020. Trump 2020.
Oh, geez. But seriously, do you understand what I'm saying though about like how that comes across? Like when you're like $300, you understand how that comes across?
Yeah, I do, man. I get it 110%.
Okay, so you're sorry? You regret that?
Sorry, but I don't get why you still had to bring in like people other reasons for that.
Well, because then you ignored.
Like, we don't want problems with you.
Yeah, but I know you don't want problems, but you're kind of starting.
Too late.
Making you upset, whatever it was.
Okay, here's my issue. Here's my big issue.
Too late.
Here's my big issue.
Too late.
No, hold on, Brett. Hold on, Brett.
Hey,
hold on. I gotta mute you.
Even after all the shit we heard you guys talking about us before, we still came on.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't need you on, but so here's my deal. I talked to you guys. You said you would come on the show, and then all of a sudden you're like $300, like at the last minute. Do you understand how it comes across? Like you act like you're.
We understand. Dude.
Okay.
We get it. Fine.
So you do regret that, right?
Said no, and end the story. End the story.
Yeah, you could have. We're going to talk about you anyway. Okay. But you understand, like you guys want to be famous. You're looking for clout. Why would you not want your names out there?
Dude,
right?
We want the WooCountCatcher name out there. We don't want our name.
Yeah, but
names out
But
there,
that's
dude.
okay. Piece of advice.
And like you're posting, like, dude, come on.
Piece
man.
of advice.
That's just not right, dude. Like,
I get what you're saying, but piece of advice here, right? So my real name is not Turtleboy, obviously. My name's Aidan Kearney. When I first started this, it was an anonymous blog called TurtleBoy Sports. When you get bigger and you get quote unquote clout, as you guys call it, right?
Okay.
Then your name is going to get out. You know that. It's inevitable, right? You can't keep that a secret.
Yeah.
So what's the big deal? Why are you so afraid of your names?
Yes, we understand that, but I'd like to hide it as long as I could, like my real full name, my actual name. I think Predator Poacher understands too, and the type of videos and stuff that we're doing. We do not want these people looking our names up and being able to know like where we live and stuff. Like, dude, like you
Then
really like that's
why not?
Why not?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why?
Trying to say like you out for it.
Like people, my name is out there.
Okay.
People
I'm
can
gonna
look at
keep
my
doing
address.
it, and I don't care. But like, it's whatever. You already did what you did, and it's whatever now.
I mean, are you going to be
You
more
two
careful?
Appreciate it though. Thanks a lot. Yeah, appreciate it.
Listen, though, like seriously,
Appreciate
just
it.
be safe. And
A lot, though,
you're
man.
too soft for this, son. You're too soft for this. Let them other guys that work with the cops and stuff handle it. You're soft as baby shit,
Yeah.
son. Just go away.
Yeah.
Go play hacky sack
Yeah, man.
and have a white claw.
Thanks.
Okay.
Appreciate it, man.
Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. We're going to talk to you guys.
All right.
Bye.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right. All right, Jay. Thank you for coming on. Anything else to add?
Good night, man.
What was that?
I said, all right, man. Have a good night. I'll be watching.
All right, you too. Peace to you, bum crease. All right, so that took up a good hour. That was good. Let me go ahead and refresh those donos real quick. Speaking of cash money, let's see. Did we raise enough money to get them on yet? By the way, sorry, I don't have a freestyle tonight. But if you feel like donating, you're more than welcome to. Lionel Meek says, more ratchets, less politics. Woo! Okay, thank you, sir.
We haven't even started with the politics.
That's the thing. It's like, so, all right. So I just posted the link right there if you guys want to do it. So I do want to talk about politics a little. Sorry, Lionel. But I don't talk about politics that much in blogs. It's not like it overwhelms. And I'm sick of hearing about it. So I want to hear Bret's thoughts on the election in a moment. But let me just explain my position with this real quick, right? Because I do politics more than the Jerry Callahan show. Trump lost. We need to accept that. Okay. He lost. And he lost because Joe Biden got more votes than him in the states that mattered. Okay. That's what it comes down to. Now, the majority of these votes came from mail-in. And I do have a problem with that, particularly because the whole premise of mail-in voting was because of COVID, which you know by now is a hoax. Okay. Yes, it's a real fucking virus, but it's not a virus that's fucking powerful enough to shut down an entire society. Okay. It doesn't turn us into flesh-eating zombies. It gives you the fucking sniffles. You'll be okay if you catch COVID. So the entire premise of mail-in voting is behind that. My big issue is that like on election night's supposed to be a cool night. Like there's no reason to have election night anymore because you have no fucking clue who's going to win. Like I went to bed, Trump was up 15 fucking points, 15 points. It was over. And then I wake up and then these bags of mail show up and all of them are for Biden because they're in fucking cities that are overwhelmingly Democrat. And it just comes in. And it's just like, you're just waiting. Like it's not who's going to win. It's when is Biden going to pass Trump? And by the way, the counting, nobody gets to watch the counting except for fucking people in Philadelphia and Milwaukee and fucking Detroit and Atlanta, which are all third world hellholes run by corrupt political machines. And the same people telling you that this is on the up and up and that we can trust them. They're the same people who told you about the Russian collusion hoax for fucking years, that Trump was a Russian asset. That turned out to be completely full of shit. They're the same people that told you that a Covington boy smiling at a Native American is a white supremacist. They're the same people that have been lying that Brett Kavanaugh is a fucking gang rapist. All they do is lie. So you're fucking insane if you believe a word these people say or take them at their word. So that is my big issue. I think ultimately Biden did get more votes. I think if in-person voting had happened, I think it would have been close to the same result. I'm not convinced Trump would have won if it was all in-person voting. I just have a problem with the fucking mail because there's no reason for it. There's no good reason for it. And so ultimately, I think Trump lost because they did a better job of just getting people to vote who have no fucking clue what they're talking about. They're very good at that. Like everywhere you go, NBA, it's like vote, 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 MTV, vote. The people that are watching this, like, Brett, if the majority of people watching the NBA saw vote and they're like, okay, I'm going to go vote for Trump, do you think they'd be telling people to vote?
Absolutely not.
No. So vote means vote Biden. That's what vote means. Okay. So all this shit about get out and vote, they do a great job of getting people to the polls who have no fucking clue what they're talking about, right? Who have no interest in politics, who aren't inclined to vote in the first place, people who should not be voting because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And that's how they win elections. They couldn't do that in 2016 because they had such a shitty candidate to get behind Hillary Clinton. Joe Biden is obviously a shitty candidate too, but they did a good job of hiding him as much as possible because of COVID. They used fucking COVID to the max. And that is my biggest problem with the Biden presidency. And it's going to happen, by the way. He will be president of the United States, is that he got there because the media lied to us about the threat of commie cold. And that is why Joe Biden's president. He couldn't have done a fucking thing different than Trump did. It's not Trump's fault fucking people died of COVID. Trump didn't put people in fucking nursing homes in Holyoke. Charlie Baker did, right? Governor Cuomo did. Donald Trump didn't do any of this shit. What are you talking about? So this idea that Joe Biden would have fucking possibly saved lives, by masks. And by the way, that's the other thing, Brett, the fucking mask shit. I'm going to fucking kill somebody over this shit. I swear to fucking God, these goddamn fucking masks. You know how I feel
I got
about
my
this.
first one.
Yeah. So here's the deal with the masks. I would like to, obviously cases are increasing, right? That's people, we're seeing a spike in cases. We got to shut everything down because of fucking cases don't matter. Deaths matter. And people aren't dying like they used to. It's just not happening because you killed all the people in the nursing homes. They're all fucking dead. And 94% of people who died from this had comorbidities anyway, so it doesn't even fucking matter. They didn't die. Coronavirus didn't kill them. Their fucking poor lifestyles killed them. Okay? Or they were really fucking old. Shit happened. So anyway, I forget where I was going with this. And it's really fucking with me with the eyes there. I don't care. I'm just going to keep it like this. Fuck it. But what?
Oh,
go ahead, Brett.
No, you were going to ask my opinion of the whole thing.
Yes, I want to hear your opinion.
So,
go ahead.
number one, I think they stole it. I think they stole it with this mail-in shit. You remember, dude, every week I was sending you pictures of my new ballot that I got to where I could vote from Maine in Massachusetts. Yeah. Like, I got 3 of them. So there's 3 votes I could have done. So who else got these? And then this, like, I go to bed the second night of all this bullshit. I go to bed and it's something like 414 against 450 or some dumb shit. I get up the next day and I hear about, oh, well, they didn't know that these trucks were in the loading dock with these ballots. So now we got to count these because they're postmarked before the election. But now we're going to count these and they're all for Biden.
Yeah, all of them.
And the biggest thing in my head was, well, wait, you guys told me 2 days ago who won Senate seats, House seats. You told me my girl Collins won, like all these other things I know for a fact. And you can't tell me who the president is, but I'm pretty sure from what I fucking filled out that all these answers are on the same card, man. Right? But I filled out my thing.
Time out. That's your state, though. That's Maine. Like, for instance, it's sad when Florida becomes the model for like how shit can get done. On Florida, like it's one of the biggest states in the country. By 9 o'clock, all the votes are in Florida. Florida's over. You already know who won Florida.
Yeah,
Trump,
and it's done. They've already done the early bird supper. Everything.
It's over. That's the state that blew the 2000 election. It's fucking over. Ohio, done. We figured it out real quick. It's these other states. It's Pennsylvania. And that's the other coincidence about this. It's like all the states that fuck this up are all run by Democrats, right? They all just, I have an idea. We have the most contentious election in U.S. history. Let's experiment with mail-in voting. Let's give it a fucking shot this time. What? Again, and Trump's talking a lot about fraud and all this. All I'm saying about that with Trump is like, you better have some evidence, dude. You better have, so it better not just be like, because I got all these people sending me shit all the time now, Brett. It's every day in my fucking inbox. Oh, check out this Project Veritas video. Ooh, check out this link. Ooh, I got news for you. If it was that big a fucking deal, it wouldn't require you sending it to me in a DM. It would be out there for the whole world to see. I hate to break it to you people. Like,
it's
not
Alex
everybody.
Jones links.
Right, exactly. It's like not, we got a poll worker on video admitting that he voted twice. Oh, yeah, well, that doesn't do as much good if Trump lost by 120,000 in Michigan. How the fuck does that do us any good? That's one fucking guy you got on video. What else you got? What else you got? You're going to need a lot more than that to overturn this fucking election. So I hope Trump is prepared, but spoiler alert, he's not. He's not. Like, he's got nothing. And ultimately, Joe Biden is going to be president of the United States. And the only good part about that is certain aspects of it are going to be hilarious.
Listen, though, but you got to fair is fucking fair. And all these fucking 4 years of everyone doing that still your president jokes, well, now you got to eat those because that's still our president. I don't know how anyone else feels. I didn't like Obama, but he was still my president. I thought Trump was insanely entertaining, and I loved the fucking chaos, and he was my president. But now, unfortunately, Joe Biden is my president. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't hold us to a standard, and then when we lose, go, man, corruption. And like, all right, we got 4 years of this. That's what we have to deal with.
Yeah.
I personally think it's all going to go down the toilet, but we'll see, I guess.
And that's the other thing I would like to point out to my Trump people out there, because I am one of you. Let's not forget that. It doesn't mean I'm like abandoning you or like whatever. Like, I'm just being real here, people, because you got to understand how you're going to look out of this. Do you want to look like they did? Like, we have laughed at them and mocked them and made fun of them for the last 4 years because they've behaved like fucking children.
Bitches. Like
crying bitches having a tantrum. And it was great comedy, guys. Think of all the memes, the videos. Oh, it makes you hard. It makes you hard just watching some of those videos, doesn't it? It's literally fucking Trump porn. It's great shit. I'm with you. That shit was fucking hilarious. Do you want to be that meme? That's what you have to ask yourself at this point. Do you want to become a meme for the next 4 years? Because if you're one of the people who's still out there saying, whining about voter fraud or this and that and shit that you can't prove, you're literally doing the exact same thing that liberals have been doing for the last 4 years about Russia. Okay. Oh, Russia, Facebook memes. Fucking, they bought Facebook ads and they fucking, they made me vote for fucking, I wanted to vote for fucking Hillary, but then I saw this meme on Facebook that Russia bought and, oh man, I voted for Trump instead. What was I thinking? Oh, Bolshevik. Do you want to be a meme? Just ask yourself that. Okay. Because you're going to look fucking ridiculous. I care about you. I don't want you to be a meme. Stop embarrassing yourself. That's all I'm going to say, because I refuse to be one of those people. I will just be a grown up and fucking deal with it. My team doesn't win every time. The Patriots get hosed sometimes too, guys. I think back to the 2015 season, right? Against the Broncos. We should have won that fucking game. The rest fucked us over. In 2012 against the Ravens in the AFC Championship.
I don't want to hear it. Quit crying.
I know.
Different analogy.
I know. You're a Raiders fan, so obviously tuck rule.
Go tuck yourself. Go tuck yourself.
So you guys wouldn't have won the Super Bowl anyway. No way you were beating the fucking Raiders. I mean, no way you're beating the Rams. But anyway, I mean, come on. Let's be serious. You think we're going to beat the fucking Rams?
Yeah. Come on. Focus.
Or the Steelers, you wouldn't have got. Stop it. Anyway, so bottom line here is that like it sucked, but you don't see me saying like we're the 2015 Super Bowl champs, because we're not. The Denver Broncos are, because the rest fucked us over, but it is what it is. And I think the best advice going forward for Republicans is that you play to win the game. You have, like, if this is how they're going to do it, mail-in voting, then we got to do mail-in voting, right? We got to rig it for ourselves. And not only that, just don't let anybody count. Like, do it in all the Republican counties. Fucking have 1 million votes come in. They're all for fucking Trump. And when they want to watch, tell them, suck on this, motherfucker. Suck on this fucking mail-in ballot, bitch. Okay? You can come get some if you want some. You ain't seeing shit. You ain't watching shit. Give them a taste of their own medicine. That's all you can do. Because this one's over. You lost. We lost this one. It's done. Trump was fun. It was cool. It was 4 years. I wish he fucking won. It really sucks balls he didn't. Don't get me wrong, but we lost this one, guys. So we just got to fucking deal with it. That's all there is. Anything, Brett? Do we lose Brett? Oh, he's muted there. Okay, he has muted himself apparently. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's having a coughing fit. But anyway, my other issue is with the celebrations, because they're out there, right, celebrating like fucking crazy, right? I seen videos in New York and Brooklyn, and that's the other thing. The fact that like major American cities, it's like uniform that everybody in the whole fucking city is happy about this. It kind of is. Like 95% of Brooklyn voted for fucking Joe Biden. Like, that's crazy that any place exists with that type of uniformity of opinion. That is not healthy. Like, American cities are not healthy political places. That's why they elect people like Bill de Blasio, who could not get elected anywhere else in AOC, and Ayanna Pressley. These people can only get elected in cities. Cities are a big problem in America. They give us most of our crime and pollution and problems, and tax dollars go there and all this shit. And they don't do much in return. And they're just these liberal havens. It's not healthy to live in a world where nobody has a different political viewpoint than you, where nobody's conservative, where nobody voted for Donald Trump. Because when you live in a place like that, it becomes impossible for you to imagine how anyone else could vote for Donald Trump. Like, you can't, that's a big problem in this country right now, is people are like, oh my God, like, how could I can't believe anyone would vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, well, 71 million people fucking did. So maybe that's the problem, is that you can't understand why people would do this. And you don't even want to get to understand. You would rather just blame it on racism and xenophobia and all this other bullshit. That's not why people voted. That's not why I voted for Donald Trump. I voted for Donald Trump for a number of reasons, right? One of the things I'm most proud of that he did is that he completely de-escalated war. Like, he's peace in the Middle East. The man should win a Nobel Peace Prize. The amount of fucking treaties he's gotten between countries that hate each other over there, right? He's taking troops out of all these countries, like gradually withdrawn troops from Afghanistan. You name it. Fucking Iraq. Remember the Kurds? Like, that's all good. These are all good things. Got us out of the Paris climate agreements. All this bullshit that America funds, and we don't fight any wars. We killed 2 terrorist leaders and they did fucking dick in return. That's a great thing. That's a great fucking thing. Under Obama and Bush, which is really just fucking 2 birds of the same feather. It's the same fucking shit. I hate to break it to you people. All we do is fucking fight wars. So the neocons and the fucking people at Raytheon, like, oh yeah, fucking Biden. Oh, give it to me. I don't like Trump. He's America first. We want give me war. Oh, the Kurds. Oh, the Kurds, like jerking off to the fucking Kurds. That's what we're going to have now again. And that's a problem I have. I also have a problem with like critical race theory that they want to teach in schools, the 1619 project, and the fact that the bad guys won. Like, that, let's be honest here. The bad guys fucking won it. And I'm not talking about the Lauras of the world and even the Jennifer Waldmans of the world. I'm not even talking about them, because I find them reasonable. It's the fact that these people are out there talking about like boys can go, my boy can compete against girls in high school track because he says he's a boy. Those people won. And that is a fucking thing I have a problem with. Go ahead, Brett. Where'd you go?
No. I was, like you said, I was having a coughing fit from a dab set. So
okay, So do you have anything to add, Brett, about any of this stuff?
No, as far as the political thing, man, fucking, like, I kind of gave up on the national shit. As you know, I live in Maine. Portland, Maine voted, I think they have an $18 an hour minimum wage now. They voted against facial recognition software and like all that. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, all right. I have a couple guns. That last stimulus, I grabbed me some of them nice red shells and a couple other violent toys. And I think I'm in a better spot than, say, you are, living in Holden, Massachusetts, to where Massachusetts, you basically have no fucking rights at this point.
You're right. You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
I'm in Maine. I can kill you in my doorway, and like I don't even spend the night in jail. Like if you come to my house with malicious intent, say, I can kill you in my doorway with my legal gun that I bought at Walmart with no no background check.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think states like us, I don't know how many states have constitutional carry or whatever, but places like that are strongholds now for what, in my opinion, is going to end up being a messy thing. I think there's going to be a lot more Kyles. I think there's going to be a lot more people pushing back because they're so angry. What's that? I think.
Yeah, I get you. So let me bring up Laura's comment here real quick. She says, and this, I agree with her. This is exactly my point. Most countries are celebrating Biden's victory. Exactly. You know why? Because they're like, yes, America. When Obama and Bush ran the country, America bailed the world out. Like, there's a fucking problem in the Middle East. We don't have to send troops there. America's gonna fucking take care of that, right? NATO needs money. America's gonna fund that, right? World, like, you name it, every fucking organization, we fucking fund it. That's what we basically are, the world fucking police. And I'm not a Wilsonian guy. I'm not a Woodrow Wilson guy. I'm a Calvin Coolidge guy. I'm gonna let them. That's their fucking problem. Our problems are our own. Let's fucking fix here first. That's it. It's all there is to it. And so, yeah, I think that she's exactly right. Most countries are celebrating Biden's victory because this is exactly what they fucking want. They want internationalism, right? They don't want, like, America first. They don't like that shit. So I agree with her on that one. I agree. Anything else?
She's my favorite non-me. Like, would you say she's liberal? Like, if she was from America?
Oh, 100%.
She's liberal. Like, she's my, but she can have conversations. You know what I mean? Like, me and her can have the total opposite fucking opinion about something, and it doesn't degrade in you fucking cunt bastard, go fucking jam a tea bag up your
That's Scottish.
Like, it doesn't degrade into that. Whatever. Hey, I don't like, hey, why don't you go Brexit, Holmes? Whatever. Yeah. I'm just saying she's rational versus American liberals, not so much.
Yeah. And she makes another good point. You guys have become so attached from your allies. I call them allies, and that's exactly my fucking point. Like, if we're allies, so we're best friends, right, Brett? Like, we're good friends, right? So we go out, but I'm always fucking paying the tab, right? But we're friends, right? We're fucking friends. I'm just always
you
paying
always
the
pick up the
tab.
check.
Oh, yes. The friendship worked out really well for them. It didn't work out so well for us, but it worked out great for them. So, yes, our allies, who, by the way, abandon us whenever we fucking need them. Like, when we went to war in Iraq for some reason in 2003, our ally France, they weren't there. They are Germany.
They weren't there. France is never there.
That's true, but we're always there for them. We've saved them twice. How many times?
For some reason, you motherfuckers like crepes and shit, or baguettes, or whatever the fucking French give us.
Depends what you put in them.
Didn't France start Vietnam, right? You're the history guy.
They couldn't finish Vietnam. So French Indochina, which is where Vietnam was a French colony, and the Vietnamese people wanted freedom, so they rebelled against the French, and they defeated them in 1954 at Dien Bien Phu. And from that point on, the United States kept investing money into kind of like into the South Vietnamese government to make sure that the whole country didn't become communist. And then it failed, and then we sent boots on the ground, and that failed too. And we bombed everything. We killed a whole bunch of Vietnamese. And they just didn't care because they're like, plenty more where that came from, basically. That's Vietnam.
But it was all France's fault, though.
If they had just kept their colonies in line like a good fucking... First of all, who the fuck has colonies in 1954? It's like, that's another thing. We don't have colonies. We stopped doing that shit a long time ago, okay? We're very progressive here in America. We stopped colonizing in the late 1800s. We gave that shit up, okay? You guys didn't. You guys held on. I mean, the Queen of England is still on the fucking currency in France, Brett. What's up with that? But how the fuck is that?
I just really like the whole. Listen, everyone else stopped colonizing in the 1800s. You assholes are still going at it in 1954.
Yeah, I mean, it's true though. It's like dude, 1954. What fucking year is it? You're still colonizing? The fuck is wrong with you? Let me guess. You still have slavery too? What the fuck is wrong with you French people? Jesus Christ. I mean, if you're going to colonize, at least get it right. At least have your colonies in fucking line. You know, be like Australia. I mean, Australia is kind of a colony, right? I mean, I think they still pay tax to the Queen. I don't know. So anyway, Queen of England is on the Canadian currency. So there you go. I mean, what's up with that? Imagine we had currency here with fucking King George on it or fucking Meghan Markle. Oh my God, I'd burn it. Yeah, fuck
I
her,
wouldn't use it.
I don't know how Laura feels about Meghan Markle, but if I was British, I would burn effigies of Meghan Markle. And her, by the way, her pussy whipped beta male Prince husband. I've never seen a fucking bigger fall from grace than Prince Harry, who, by the way, was like the good one. He was the one that actually fought in Iraq and like served his fucking country. Tough guy, cool bachelor, had his hair unlike his stupid older brother. And then he got some American pussy and he became one. He's living in America now. And he's like giving speeches about like his white privilege and how he didn't know what it was like to be a person of color until he married a woman who was clearly white, but claims to be black anyway, because her fucking mother's part black. It's like, come on, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. Anyway, that's my rant about that.
All right. What's the next story?
Right. Anyway, so that's politics. So I did. That was going to tie into this other story I had here about the Lexington farm. I want to talk about the Lexington farm. So let me bring this one up.
Oh, we're not going to get to the broad with the fucking gay boyfriend that ran off with the crack dealer?
We could talk about that, but there's not much to say. We'll talk about that. Let me just hit this one up real quick, and then we can talk about that one real quick.
Yeah. Go ahead. What a show. Jesus Christ.
I know, huh? Somebody says Puerto Rico's the oldest colony. Puerto Rico's not a colony. It's a territory, okay? And Puerto Rico is the only place on earth who, by the way, guys, votes against its own independence every time they get to vote on it. Like they could be a state or an independent colony whenever they choose. But why, Brett, if you were Puerto Rico, why would you stop what you have right now? Nobody has a better deal than Puerto Rico, because like if you're Dominican, if you grow up one island over in the Dominican, right, you're fucked. You're born into poverty unless you can hit a baseball, right? Then
I'm swimming to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you're going to live in it, and many of them do, because Puerto Ricans are born American citizens because they're like, I don't know what the official term is, not a colony. They're a territory of the United States of America. And so the people born there get American citizenship by birth, and they don't have to pay American taxes, right? And they can come and go to this country freely. They don't have to immigrate. It's complicated and expensive to immigrate. So if you're born in Dominican in a fucking shack, you're fucked. You're never getting out of there. Good luck. Unless you get, like I said, unless you get a curveball 400 feet, you're fucked. So why Puerto Rico would ever want to become a state and start paying taxes is beyond me. And that's why I think they choose, because a hurricane comes, America has to come down there and bail them out. It is what it is. So anyway,
that's counterproductive to want to become a state.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? As a state, you pay your own way.
Yeah.
As a territory, like you said, where your daddy.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
you got some rain? Here's some billions. Oh, you need a wall? Here's billions. Boom, 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 boom.
By the way, let me go ahead and let's see. Let me go ahead and refresh those donos real quick. See if we got it in here. Nope. Crap, what'd I do?
Did you ever do any of that shit? Do them fucking cruises to these fucking the Caicos and the Bahamas, all that kind of shit?
I've been on 2 cruises, one to Alaska and one to Bermuda.
See, the Alaska thing I can get with, but
Alaska's awesome.
The whole island thing, fuck them.
Yeah, I just like being on the boat. I don't even want to get off the islands. I don't care. But anyway, 7-pounder says, Nikki Haley, Dan Crenshaw, gird your loins, libtards. We are better at what you did for the last 4 years. We own the 2A. Brett knows. So Nikki Haley, if you're getting behind Nikki Haley, you're getting behind a weak candidate who is constantly gives into PC mobs. There's nobody softer than Nikki Haley. You do not want Nikki Haley leading the fucking party. You might as well just bring back George Bush, okay? You don't want Nikki Haley leading anything. You want a tough, somebody like Josh Hawley, somebody like Christy. No, I can get behind Dan Crenshaw to a degree, but definitely not. Somebody like Tom Cotton would be good, but not the other ones. No, fuck Nikki Haley. Anyway, if anybody else wants to donate, I'm going to go ahead and stick that fundraiser again in the comments, and boom. Oh, see, M-Job's been on the Alaska Creek too. It is pretty fucking awesome. All right. So let me just talk about real quick this story, because this kind of ties in with what I'm talking about. And this is what we're going to have to deal with for the next 4 years or whatever. We're dealing with anyway, is this idea that it's not okay to be a Trump supporter. And because they are going to start doing this now. They're already putting together lists. AOC is putting together a list, because it's not enough that Trump is gone. Now we have to go after his enablers, people who supported him, and they're going to be put on lists and shit. And these self-righteous cunts out in fucking Arlington are going to do that, right? So this is what they post, right? This guy, he's a town whatever school committee member. His name is Paul Schlickman, creepy looking motherfucker. Look at that pussy. That guy has never touched a pussy that doesn't look like it doesn't want him touching it. Okay, just look at that poor thing. Good Lord, the guy's like, oh my God, that is not how you finger.
That's a Me Too cat.
Yes, exactly. Anyway,
cat said, Me Too.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, what we have here, I cannot express. So basically, he calls out this farm called Wilson's Farm, which is in Lexington, for donating money to Donald Trump, which is pretty standard. Businesses, people, they give money to elected officials. It's standard, whatever. Like some people give to both sides too, because they want whatever. When whoever wins, they want favorability or what. I've never donated, so I can't relate. But anyway, these people start posting all this shit, and two of them down here that I kind of highlighted. You got this chick, Lynette Martin, who says, I think it's important that everyone who plans to stop giving them their business contact the store to let them know why. From the bit of sleuthing I've done, it seems the two Wilson cousins own the place. It sounds like maybe one family member is progressive and the other is a Trumper. Maybe if the Trumper knows the business will go to shit, then he'll sell out to the progressive side. I mean, think of that. Like, basically, we are going to destroy your business's reputation online unless you do everything that we want and donate to the candidates that we deem are acceptable. If not, then you're just a bad person and you must be destroyed. That's how these people think. And so they do this whole thing. They talk about it. And this is who we're like, look at this. Can we just talk about this woman? Okay. I didn't put her kids' pictures. They're like 7 or 8. How fucking old is this dude, Brett?
I would say 68.
Yeah, too old to have an 8-year-old. Okay, like who do you think you are?
Way too old to have an 8-year-old.
Yeah, it looks like a fucking grandpa. I guess this is what people in Arlington do now. They marry these broads like this, and whatever. So they're all talking about like going on there and going after the company. And this is who we're dealing with here. This woman's name is this Lynette? This is not Lynette. This woman's name here is oh God, look at her. Good Lord. Taylene Violet. And she starts posting screenshots of all the things, all the places that these people gave to, and these are some of her comments. I will cease my patronage of the farm. I'm stopping my patronage too. If you've ever called your shopping experience anywhere patronage, you are a cunt. Okay. And if I owned a business, I would not want your fucking business. Get out of here. My patronage. Fuck off. So the other thing, go ahead.
Do you shop like that? Like, I don't, when I go to say Shaw's is our grocery store, whatever the fuck, the one we go to the most. I never go and I look at, say, chicken wings and go, oh, that's Tyson. And they gave money to Obama. I won't eat no Tyson chicken wings. Like, do you shop like that? The
only company I do that with is Nike. It's it. Well, I can honestly say, I can honestly say I was a Nike junkie for a long time. I only bought Nike shoes, Nike, running shorts and stuff like that. And I've made a conscious effort ever since they signed Colin Kaepernick. I'm not like going online and telling people like I'm boycotting Nike because I know it doesn't really matter. But I'm just making a conscious effort. There are alternatives out there. There's Saucony, there's New Balance, there's Reebok, there's Adidas. Like there's other companies I can buy products off of that aren't Nike. It might not like it as much, but it's pretty close.
See, now, see that I understand.
Yeah.
Where, like, on my end for fishing stuff, there's a Dick's Sporting Goods in the next town over. I don't buy anything there because of the whole assault rifle thing a few years ago.
There you go. Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, I do. That was last year. Yeah.
I go to Walmart and I buy all kind of their shit, and everyone has a problem with Walmart. But oh well, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I get doing it like that. But like you said, Shaw's will not get my patronage because they sell farm cruelty pork rinds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't go in the Shaw's with a set thing. Here's the companies I can buy, and here's the ones I can't. Versus going to a business, like you said, Nike. You don't buy Nikes now, and I don't go to Dick's. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me call up. Let me try to contact Taylene here. Taylene Violet. And what kind of name is that? Taylene Violet. Did she take her page down? Sometimes they do. And she appears to be gone. Okay. She's gone. She has either blocked me or she's gone. I mean, she should be. She should be embarrassed by her behavior because these people are terrorists. Not enough bad things can happen to them. And you know why they do stuff like this, Brett? Because they don't own businesses. They contribute nothing to society. Nothing. They don't own, they've never produced anything that anybody wanted and is willing to pay money for. They have no value to society whatsoever, and thus they have nothing to lose. They cannot relate to Wilson's Farm because they've never even contemplated what it's like to be in a position to own something that other people would like to purchase, because they're not capable of producing something that other people want because they are useless wastes of space. So that is her. Let me just change my audio. Okay. All right. So it's anyway. So these are some other things that they start saying that, wow, I'm not totally surprised. Well, I stop there from time to time. I never liked the vibe. Very unfriendly place, in my opinion. I did like supporting local agriculture, so that's a real shame. If you've ever said that to yourself, that you like supporting local agriculture, you are the definition of spoiled white waspy privilege. If you've ever had the luxury to say, I do like supporting local agriculture. Oh, shut the fuck up and get over yourself. Just go to the grocery store and buy a fucking lettuce like a normal human being. I like supporting local agriculture. Get over yourself, cunt. Taylene Violet. Go ahead.
Listen, so there's a farmer's market here that's in a parking lot every weekend, right? And it's all the local farmers selling their bullshit. And my wife likes to go down there and fucking buy shit. And we're down there one day, like 2 weeks ago, and some lady's talking to some hipster fucking half a fag with the big gauge earrings and the nose thing and fucking all the classic bullshit. They all smell like body odor and patchouli. And she's like, oh, well, I just got these heirloom tomatoes at Market Basket or whatever the fuck she said. And the guy goes, well, if it's not farmer's market, it's not worth your time. And snapped his fingers. And I was like, all right, honey, grab your cucumbers and let's get out of here before I catch a charge. Because I'm going to fucking spit on this asshole. And we're going to fucking end it up. I'm going to need bail money. Grab your cucumbers and let's go.
Oh, God.
Like, Jesus, God. I'm all for supporting that shit. Local crap. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like that other fucking asshole, you turn away half the audience or half the market you could have with that I'm so much better than you bullshit. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. I don't smoke cigarettes. I smoke a vape. Like, what?
Yeah, exactly. So, basically this chick, I see her on, people are saying great things about Wilson's Farm. I've never been there. I almost want to go try them. I think we should make a list of demands. This is my favorite comment. I think we should make a list of demands. How do we boycott, make noise about this without hurting the staff who Who the fuck do you think you are? Your demands? Who the fuck put you in any position to demand anything? I demand you do something about that hideous fucking haircut. You look like fucking Sean, what's his name? Sean Matthews from Boy Meets World. I mean, look at this fucking hair. Christ. Yeah, and of course, by the way, she supports Dee Delgado and Monica Cannon Grant because she's a stupid white cunt. At the end of the day, that's all she is. Okay. And supports all these trashy people. Anyway, that's my rant about that. Let's talk about that other one, Brett, that you wanted to hit on at a Brockton, Kitty Cornrows.
Yeah.
I want to talk about her real quick. And maybe we could do the Uxbridge story too. We can give her a call, but I just want to see what she says. So real quick out of this, the reason I didn't really have much to say about this is because there's not much to say other than
it's pretty much cut and dry.
Yeah. So this Kitty Johnson woman writes on the Brockton Hub the other day.
Wait, did you just assume his gender?
That's true. She looks like she could,
that could be fucking Riddick Bowe's fucking long lost fucking sister, son. Look at her. Okay, go ahead. All right. Go ahead.
She definitely looks like she could be on like the Ukrainian shot put team circa 1988, back when they were all juicing. So anyway,
Dana White's looking for a fight. Look at this motherfucker, man.
It's the Trunchbull's niece. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, Shrek, what are we doing? Go ahead.
So her name's Kitty Johnson. And Kitty Johnson writes on the Brockton Hub. She's like looking for her husband, who, of course, I called him George Floyd, which I got to be honest, I'm very proud of that name, George Floyd.
I'm sorry, that's funny as fuck because look at those pictures. That is fucking hilarious, and I don't give a fuck who likes it. That is funny as fuck.
Yeah, like this is great. Like this is her alleged husband, and of course he's got the flat brims Bulls hat that says "Savage" on it.
Oh,
and the jorts. Can we just talk about this pose? Like how you'd ever end up in this pose? Like, yo, you know what I'm gonna do right now, Brett? I'm gonna do a gas. I'm at the gas station. I'm feeling fly. I just filled it up with premium unleaded, son. Oh man, I got my jorts. I got my chain. I got my flat brim. Yeah, I'm gonna do one of these.
Bro, back up a little. All right, take that shit, son. That's my new Instagram cover.
I got it. Oh, dude. Nice, dog. Nice. So anyway, this is the guy who she's chosen to have sex with, and apparently he's gone missing. So instead of just, looking for him, she goes to the fucking Brockton Hub. 60,000 people are on there. It's like, it's not Dear fucking Diary. She goes on there and she says, if you see this man, tell him it's time to come home to his wife. Which is the funniest thing, but it gets better. Then she does a follow-up post because apparently she found him. And she says the following: attention, ladies, please be advised that there is a man in Brockton at 50 Center Street, apartment 223, sleeping with all types of men for crack. His name is Greg Glass from Brockton. He is a dirty ass bitch, thinking he is more than a woman than the real woman in Brockton. The real woman in Brockton. You wouldn't want to see the real woman in Brockton. Feel free to hit him up. He does everything for free. Well, apparently he doesn't. Apparently he sucks dick for crack. So I guess her boyfriend is a crack dealer, and George Glass sucks dick for crack, and she's with George Glass. I look up George Glass, and he's like this old church-going looking motherfucker. Like, look at this.
Oh no!
Now there's no evidence that he does that. Brockton Hub lore, and then all of a sudden, the missing guy there, George Floyd's sister, shows up, named Chi-Town Johnson, Chi-Town, and she calls it out. So she says, she lying to y'all. That shit is fake news. He don't do drugs. He not gay. And he's going back to that. Okay. Stupid bitch. Facts. Yes, she is crazy. All because he don't want her. So instead of moving on, she goes and do this. Shake my head. Your sister-in-law is crazy. Please don't call her that. She nothing to me or him. Facts. She's a side chick who can't stay in her place. He's not my brother. He's my kid's father. Oh, so this is the baby mama. This is his baby mama who chimes in. This is the most Brockton Hub sequent events, Brett, I needed this in my life. We haven't had a good Brockton hub blow up in quite some time.
I used to love the hub.
I know. It's too fun. Like, I need more of this in my life on a daily basis. This helped me get over the election. This blog, like, I just fucking needed this in my life. I needed somebody to just come on the Brockton hub and be like,
dude,
yo,
that is the perfect fucking way to talk. Listen, real life kind of sucks. I log on to fucking Facebook. Let me try to cheer up. I'm gonna check the hub and see who else's life is way worse than mine. And I'm gonna read about these motherfuckers.
Kitty Johnson forgot to send in her mail-in ballot. She didn't vote. Okay, she's one of the 10% of people that didn't fucking vote in this election. And you go on there, and it's like, you know what? I could use to just get over this and think about something else. A couple ratchets airing their dirty laundry about George Floyd and where he's sticking his dick and who is this church-going man? Is he sucking dick for crack? I don't know, but I want to know more about it. That's when I need it in my life. So I'd like to thank the Brockton Hub for that. It was very necessary.
Wait, shout out to my man Manny. Rest in peace, Manny, who was a Brockton Hub god.
Oh, yes.
Remember old Manny?
Oh, of course. And I guarantee these people had a problem with him.
They all hated him. And he's sitting up in heaven now looking down at them and fucking pouring his Coronas on him, laughing his ass off.
Every person who hated Manny was a shithead. It was like, that guy, you thought I had enemies. That guy lived in Brockton. And was in a wheelchair and still talk shit all day.
He would post videos like killing animals for supper and then cooking them. And everyone would get mad. He'd be like, suck my dick. You know where I live, motherfucker.
Suck my dick, liberals. Like, everything was like, fucking liberals, shut the fuck up.
Best troll in the history of trolling.
He really was.
Rest easy, Manny.
Yeah. So she's gone. And let me just get to one more real quick. One more funny one here out of Uxbridge. That is this story. We just got to talk about this real quick because I want to call her because I'm actually Facebook friends with this woman on the Terrence Colley account. Apparently, I found out. So let's talk about her real quick.
This fucking idiot.
This one. Yeah, this one. Beth Harding. Beth Harding is her name. Let me sign in to Terrence because I am friends with her. And so anyway, Beth Harding writes the following. There she is in all her glory. Look at her. Oh, good Lord. Good Lord.
I'd rather she jumped in my car than my bed.
Yes.
I mean, like, take my kid. At least I ain't got to fuck you.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Someone did, though. Someone sadly did.
Nope.
And when I say someone, I mean everyone. But anyway, this is what she writes on Uniquely Uxbridge. I may have seen a child in a car at CVS in Uxbridge today for more than 5 minutes. I may have went to stand next to the car to wait for his parents. I may have noticed the car was running, and I may have tried the door, found it unlocked, sat in the driver's seat, and kept one leg out and the door open while I calmly talked to the kiddo and waited for his daddy. Time out. Time out. Stop there. Stop there. Okay, again, what is with treating these community pages like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on the community page and I'm going to share some ratchet personal information that's going to make me look really fucking bad. Okay. What is with that?
Well, because in their head, they're going to be champion for it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, people are going to go, oh my God, thank you so much for sharing this in the Uxbridge local page or like whatever realm it is. They think they're going to get the hero's welcome versus what they actually get.
Exactly. And so she comes on here and just the audacity of something like this. So, okay, Brett, if this was you, if you saw, assuming this actually happened, you go to CVS, you see a running car and you see a kid in the back of the car, right? What do you do? What do you do?
If I'm at CVS, I'm assuming I'm going in to get something, and I continue on with that mission. To be totally honest,
that's exactly what I do. Absolutely fucking nothing. That's what I do. I don't even bat an eye. I don't think it's that strange to be putting out.
Now wait. Now say we've had different upbringings, but say I pull up, I'm walking, I see that same scenario, the car running with the kid in the back. and I get a bad feeling. I might hang out outside and have a cigarette. You know what I mean? Just to make sure, like, nothing, no shady dealings are going on type thing. What I won't do is get in the fucking car, start asking this little asshole about SpongeBob and wait for his dad to fucking come out. That's what I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
Like,
that's ultimately what she did here. So she goes on because she like literally gets in the car and starts talking to the fucking kid, like as if this makes it okay. Like, oh, okay. There's a strange child, and then the stranger gets in the front seat and starts talking to him, and somehow that's not going to freak the kid out. Okay, so daddy came out, stopped 5 feet away, and asked why I was in his car. I asked why his kid was in his car alone with it unlocked and running. He replied he parked in front of the cameras. Some words were exchanged nicely, and I got out and said to at least lock it next time. Well, if he locked it and the car's running, how the fuck's he going to get back in it? Okay. Anyway, I wanted to move said car across the fucking parking lot and call the cops, but I imagine. So she held back, Brett. She almost pulled a Grand Theft Auto.
she showed self-control. She said,
"Yes, she's a restraint ratchet."
Well, wait. She said, well, you could at least lock it. Now, you fucking faggots are breaking windows over fucking dogs, and you're telling me that I should lock my kid in the car now.
But they're doing that in the summertime.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It was really hot today. Yeah, 65 in Boston.
It was a little bit hot. Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, it's true. So I still can't believe the man stayed so far away while I had his kid in his car. I can't believe he justified it because he was parked in front of the cameras. Yes, I've left children unattended at a small convenience store, stood at the door till it was so she's done the same thing, but she stood closer to the door, so it's okay, whatever that means. Anyway, so she just goes on, and she posted this in multiple groups. And what is the purpose of doing this other than, like you said, Brett, to just get a pat on the head? Except she didn't get a pat.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it didn't turn out that way for her. So she says the child looked to be 2 or 3 in a car seat with a 5-point harness buckle. Upon entering the vehicle, the child was maybe 4 or 5. He was able to hold a conversation with me and politely tell me I had the wrong car and daddy went to the Band-Aids, which are in the way back of CVS. I'm not saying I was right by opening the door. I never intended to even try the door so I didn't intend to do it until I did it. Okay. I'm also not saying I don't understand that sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get a kid out of the car. I'm truly not sure what came over to me today. So basically she's saying, like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done any of that, but I'm going to go on uniquely Uxbridge and just fucking tell the world I did anyway, because fuck it. The internet's my diary, right? What?
Even the kid said, hey, lady, my dad will be right back. Could you please get the fuck out of our car?
Yeah. So like some woman says, the comment underneath, like, so basically she's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. And then this woman's like, so then you continue to post it on Facebook, like in multiple groups. Like, what are you thinking? So there she blows. Okay, there she is. Oh yeah.
Dude, that looks like a torso, not a leg. Look at that thing on the left. It's like, that looks like one of them belugas that fucking swims up on shore. Look at that thing.
It does.
Look at it.
It looks, what are those whales called? Those white whales.
The beluga.
The beluga whale.
Beluga whales.
The one with little horns. Okay.
Oh, narwhal.
Narwhal. Narwhal. Yeah, that was one. Oh yeah. By the way, thank you, Diane, for sharing that. Once again, if you guys would like to donate, I will be reading off more donos in a moment. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. So she goes on to say, and this is what she posted a year ago. I am the face of an addict. I won't sugarcoat it. I did. Enough said. I don't need to read anything else on there. The copy and save. Oh, I beat it. I beat addiction. I'm Kate Peter now. Look at me. I have a YouTube channel. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is what we're dealing with. So I go on Terrence Colley, and Terrence Colley is fucking friends with her. So I'm like, she must. And I don't go searching for friends on Facebook. I just accept requests when they come in. And so she's friends with me, which means she probably requests me, which means she knows what Turtleboy is. And I'm looking at her page now. She's still updating it and shit. So let me pull this up here. I'll bring it up on your thing. What? Like obviously something's wrong with this woman.
You think?
Yeah, you think away. We just don't need a president right now. Maybe the U.S. just needs to be single. Okay, all right. So, posting memes. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Whoa, what the fuck?
I don't know what that was, but Jesus Christ. So let's call it. Let's give her a call, shall we?
Sure. Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, that was the hottest take ever. I think something's wrong with her. Yeah. Thanks for that one, Columbo.
Well, she's on Turtleboy, so obviously.
I bet she's on TikTok too. Bet me $20. Search for her on TikTok.
Okay, let's call her one more time.
Beans and toast. Right, Laura? Beans and toast.
Okay, she's not answering. Maybe she's sitting. Maybe she's in someone's car right now. I don't know. Okay, but she's not answering the phone. So anyway, why don't we do a little Ask Turtle Boy? If you guys have any questions for myself or Mr. Bret,
I'm not wasting.
You're free to do so. Let me go ahead and refresh. See if we get any donos here. Okay, nothing. That's okay. I still love you guys. Because once again, this is a free program and
no freestyle, dude.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, maybe next week. So now I guess I know I have to do the freestyle. Now next week I'll have it. I promise. I'll have it. Show tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on Jerry tomorrow at the usual time, 7:30. So catch me on that. I think so. It's no holiday or anything, right? Usually Cully texts me. I'll text him right now.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, I mean, usually he texts me and he says, "We on tomorrow?" Even though I'm always like, "Yeah."
He's an odd fucking duck, that Cullinane.
I like him. I think he's funny.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he's funny. He's the easiest person to get along with in the world. Like, as far as like non-controversial, like he doesn't like share his opinions. I mean, he has them, I'm sure, but they're not like offensive to anybody. He's just like he can get along with anybody. I feel like
I like how he takes the hits.
He does
give him that. Like he just takes him on the chin and he doesn't give a fuck. So I do respect that.
Yeah,
better than that fucking ass Reamer or whatever that fucking little loose's name is.
Yeah,
Reamer, is that who it is?
Yeah, Reamer.
Yeah. I can't stand that asshole's voice even.
So a couple questions. So people want to know what I think of the Notre Dame game. Fucking awesome. Okay, God bless the University of Notre Dame. I didn't go to Notre Dame, but they're still my team because my parents met there. There would be no Turtle Boy without the University of Notre Dame. My parents both graduated from there. They met there. I'm the oldest of 7 kids. 5 of my siblings graduated from Notre Dame. I was at Notre Dame the last time they hosted a number 1 team in the country. That was 2005 against USC, the Reggie Bush push game, which, by the way, they cheated in, but you don't see me crying about it and saying Notre Dame was the national champs that year, okay, because I get over shit. Shit happens. But yesterday's game was fucking awesome. Obviously, Clemson didn't have Trevor Lawrence, who's going to be the number 1 overall pick. He's the best player in college football because he's got fucking commie cold, so he can't play. But when you're Clemson and you have a program, the backup is going to be a 5-star recruit, the guy with a lot of vowels in his name, whatever the fuck his name is. He's pretty fucking good. He beat Boston College last week. He comes in there. They play. It was a great game, back and forth. Clemson goes up by 7 with like 2 minutes to come. Ian Book drives the field with a minute to go, 90 fucking yards. Notre Dame touchdown brings it to overtime. We go to double overtime. Notre Dame wins it. They get a couple of big sacks at the end. And the best part was, Bret, the best part was this. Did you see the fans rush the field?
Yep.
That was fucking awesome. God bless Indiana. God bless the free states. God bless the red states, because these people on Twitter lost their minds about, oh my God, super spreader. Bitch, you were just cheering the idiots in Brooklyn. You were just cheering them on, saying, oh, fucking awesome this is. Oh, they're dancing in the streets and drinking champagne. Oh, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, but now you're afraid. So God bless the University of Notre Dame for doing that. I hope more colleges see that. And it's fucking pathetic, Bret, to turn on the NFL on Sundays and see these empty fucking stadiums. It is fucking pathetic.
Listen, so every week now of the season, my team has been charged $100,000 for breaking COVID protocols because Gruden will have his mask off for more than 2 seconds, or Cunningham will have his mask off and he'll yell and he won't put it right back up. So every week we're getting fined $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a bunch of fucking Karens and hipsters and cucks and incels flood Boston with champagne. That's fine. No fines, no COVID, no nothing. But my team gets fined for not putting its mask up after screaming a play out.
Yeah.
How does any of this fucking make sense?
Yeah.
And the other day, your boy, I've been doing the Twitter thing lately. Ooh. Your boy Callahan tweets out, so it was 65 degrees the other night. Everyone's having a great fucking night. And Baker says, 9:30, everyone go home. Struggling restaurants, close your businesses.
Yep.
The patios are full. People want to fucking do this. And you get sent home. But if Biden wins, COVID doesn't exist.
It's just infuriating.
I can suck a dick and fucking have a kale fucking salad. Like, what the fuck, man?
Like, I retweeted some fucking medical expert named Megan Ramney, MD, MPH, at Brown University of Rhode Island. She tweets out the following. People are asking about the COVID-19 risk from the spontaneous celebrations in the streets. They are masked. It's outdoors, so they are safe. These are medical experts, Brett.
I didn't see one fucking mask.
I saw masks, but who gives a fuck if there's masks? There's fucking 50,000 people standing shoulder to shoulder. They're passing around the same fucking champagne bottle, putting it in their mouths, drinking it. Oh, but they have masks. I mean, these fucking people with their fucking masks. How fucking stupid.
How many blunts are going around?
Mask is going to save you. Fucking
how many blunts are getting passed around? How many champagne bottles? How many everything? Hugs and all that.
Yeah.
That's okay. But God forbid a pizza store that's been in Dorchester for 30 fucking years has a customer on the deck after 9:30. Fuck you, man. You're killing America. You're killing America.
And these businesses, they just have to say, fuck it. Stop me. Stop me, motherfucker. You let all this other shit go on. And I'm telling you right now, I mean, the people that ultimately will have to enforce this are the police. The police in this state have a duty to not enforce this. They should not forget that the police just went through one of the most troubling periods they've ever had. The police have never been attacked like they were post George Floyd. And the people who had their backs are all conservatives, okay? Liberals fucking turned on you real fucking quick. And the people who want to reopen and go on with life are mostly conservative, okay? So don't fucking forget that, cops. Don't forget who has had your back this entire fucking time. Any cop who enforces any sort of COVID order is a fucking disgrace to the badge, should resign in dishonor, and should just be fucking made fun of nonstop by his fucking peers. You are a fucking disgrace if you even attempt to fucking enforce any of these ridiculous, unconstitutional orders, okay?
And not for nothing, but how much worse is it going to get for cops with Biden as president? Honestly, it's going to get way fucking worse, man.
Yep.
For officers, the defund the police squad just got the White House.
Yep.
Good luck.
So Brittany says, what do you think about Charlie Baker announcing that schools must open? I think it's great. I think Charlie Baker's fine. First of all, it's inconsistent. It's inconsistent because how are you going to say schools should open, but everything else has to close by 9:30, huh? But it just shows that he understands that, like, it's fucking absurd that schools are not open. He didn't say hybrid either. He's like, schools need to open, and they should. They should open at 100% now with no masks, no rules, no social distancing, nothing. Herd immunity through the fucking schools. That's it. And by the way, Charlie Baker, I don't know if you know this, but you're the governor. You have the authority to just fucking make them do it because you had no problem shutting down businesses like that. And those are privately owned. You can, the schools are publicly owned. You're in charge. You can tell them fucking reopen tomorrow. And you know what they're going to do, Brett? They're going to reopen because ultimately people need fucking, if you tell teachers, like, if you don't come in, you're getting paid. They're going to come in. They're going to get over their fear of COVID real fucking quick because nobody fears it. It's all just like, you guys won. You got Trump out. That was the whole point of COVID, to get rid of Trump. Mission accomplished. Okay. Can we stop pretending now? Okay, good. Anyway, other questions you guys have?
I figured COVID's over now, right?
It better be
in the next week.
That was the whole point.
Everything's going to be done.
Yeah. I mean, they're already saying that, like, quickly the map changed. Charlie Baker puts out a new map of all of a sudden there's a lot less red spots. All of a sudden they've changed the rules. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost as if they were trying to create doom and gloom to get you to vote against Trump. Almost. Something tells me that.
Any update on Dan Duffy, who libeled you?
No, I got nothing on that. Sorry.
Right.
But Laura makes a good point there. So I keep bringing Laura's comments up because she's got some good ones. And I like this comment from her. She says, our schools have been open. She's in England, obviously. Our schools have been open since September. Our cases and deaths too, huh? I mean, cases are going through the roofs, whatever. But it is what it is. And I like the way she ended that. It is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. Like, it sucks. It sucks. People die, but you can't just not have fucking schools open because people might get a virus and die. Like, it's just fucking counterproductive. And when does it end? When does it end? Like, when do we end this? Nobody ever has an answer to that question. So I like that. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Anything else? Brett, did you feel the earthquake in Maine?
Dude, there's been more than one lately, like in the past couple months. You'll be sitting and all of a sudden everything will just kind of go for a minute. And that's it. I got my first mask the other day.
Oh, did you? First one, huh?
Yeah. Well, because up here they passed that you have to have them even outside now. Like if I go to the corner store, I'm supposed to have it on even out in the street, which I refuse to do.
No, absolutely. So we got a couple comments, a couple donos here I want to read off. M Job says 47-40 last night, baby. Had to apologize to the neighbors this morning for all the yelling. Oh, I didn't know you were an Irish fan, M Job. Good man. It was fucking great watching Notre Dame do that. I mean, it's so satisfying because they've done nothing but lose big games. They've lost 19 of the last 20 against top 5 ranked teams. So it was so satisfying to see Notre Dame get a fucking huge win against Clemson. They're going to the playoff. Just got to win out. Even if they lose the ACC championship game to Clemson again, they're still getting in. So Anonymous says, shout out to the people who are in their 30s with a child living with their parents and talking shit on the internet all day. Time to wake up and get a life. Is that me? Am I the person with the 30s?
I don't think so.
Okay. So thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate that. If anybody else would like to donate.
Listen. So this is one thing I saw in the comments that Max Coffee, Ma Coffee, whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
That lie. I keep bringing this up to G.I. Turtle's wife. Since I mentioned wives, private joke. But I'm like, hey, do you remember when it was 3 weeks to flatten the curve so hospitals don't get overwhelmed? It's like, well, that's not what it was. I'm like, no, that's what they said. That's what they told us. Right? Do you remember that?
That was the whole purpose of the lockdown, was to basically not overwhelm the hospitals.
Yeah. So everyone just, let's do this for 2 weeks, get through it, and we're good. Here we are a fucking year later. The Democrats have now stolen the fucking election, and we're all fucked.
Yep.
Welcome to America. Listen, here's something that'll give people bad dreams. What if 2020 wasn't a shitty year?
But if it was like it's going to get worse, you're saying?
Well, no, that it's the beginning to the worst decade ever. It's just the tip. Know what I mean? It's let me put the tip in. That was 2020. And the 2020s are going to be the aliens are going to come into play. Alec Jones is going to become king. We're going to fucking get raped by Sasquatches. All kind of shit, son. Watch. What?
I believe you. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Look, Miss C.I. Turtle said, I agree, but I don't think me and Brett talked about it.
All right. Somebody else asked, what do I think about Trump getting 32% of the vote in Massachusetts? I mean, it is what it is. That's why I laugh at these Diana Plosses of the world. Like, oh, we're going to win Massachusetts, or Kevin O'Connor has a shot. Kevin O'Connor never had a fucking shot. You guys crazy? Jeff Deal never had a shot. You live in you don't live in a liberal state. You live in the liberal state. Okay. We are the most liberal state in the entire country. Like the only ones that compare to us when you look at the numbers of Trump votes compared to Biden votes or Hillary votes or whatever are Vermont, California, and Hawaii. That's our peer group. Those are the 4 most liberal states: Massachusetts, Vermont, California, and Hawaii. We are much more liberal than New York State. 40% of people in New York State voted for Donald Trump. New Jersey, 40% of people in New Jersey voted for Donald Trump. Maryland, almost 40% of people in Maryland voted for Donald Trump. Like Illinois, 42% of people in Illinois voted for Donald Trump, believe it or not. And so like a lot of these liberal states are like, 55 to 42 liberal conservative, stuff like that. Massachusetts is 68-32. That's what we're looking at here. So it is hilarious when people try to tell me, oh, we're going to get Charlie Baker is as fucking conservative as it get. Like the only good thing we can get out of Charlie Baker is opening the fucking schools. That's it. Other than that, he's a fucking liberal. Like, so it is what it is. Believe it or not, he's as good as it fucking gets. It only gets worse than Charlie Baker. I hate to say it. So, yeah, it is what it is. I mean,
at least we're not as bad as California yet.
We're not
right?
like we're a smaller scale version of California. At least they get good weather over there. At least I can understand why people would live in California.
They literally have an app that shows you the most concentrated areas of human feces in San Francisco. That's a real fucking thing.
I know there is because of all the homelessness.
I don't want that here, man. Like, oh, where y'all are.
Yeah, don't move to Southbridge then. Pretty simple.
Don't move to Roxbury.
Exactly. Don't live on Monica Canyon Grand Street. You'll be good. Hey, Meth Mile. Have you been to Meth Mile?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe on a bone ride.
Illinois is not just Chicago. I mean, this guy's a good point. So, like, Republicans got to look at like big picture here. Like, if you want to take the country back, like we have a serious 3 million problem. Okay. We lose by 3 million every fucking election. Like we're outnumbered. Like, let's be honest. We're outnumbered. So you need a strategy moving forward because Texas is going the wrong direction. Georgia's going the wrong direction. So eventually you got to take states. You can't just keep losing states. You got to take one too. Illinois, I'm telling you, is one for Illinois is dominated by Chicago. But if you just ignore the Chicago votes in Illinois, it is a very conservative Midwestern state. And it's got 22 electoral votes. That should be one Republicans go after. Pennsylvania is another one. Those need to become Republican states moving forward because you got Ohio. That used to be up in the air. You got Florida. That used to be up in the air. You got to keep doing that because the liberals in the last 12 years have taken Virginia, they've taken New Hampshire, and they've taken Colorado. And you ain't getting none of them back. You ain't getting none of them back. And we got dick in return. So we need to start fucking taking states from them, which means people got to start moving, right? That's what liberals do. They fucking move. They move from Massachusetts to New Hampshire and they ruin that state. We got to start going to their states and ruining their fucking politics. Okay. It can't just work one way. So we need some volunteers. Some of you people got to move. I'll move to Illinois tomorrow. Let's do it. Fuck it. Yeah. Anyway, how did Rayla do? Rayla didn't do good at all because Rayla wasn't on the ballot. So let's be honest. I love Rayla to death. Okay. But Rayla can't fucking win. Like it's because she's running in Ayanna Presley's district. Like, let's welcome to grown up world. Okay. Ayanna Presley's got that seat for fucking life. It's the worst district in the fucking state for a reason. That's why she represents it. And she got 78% of the vote. Ayanna Presley did. The other guy who was on the ballot got like 12%. Like she literally won by 70%, something like that. It was fucking crazy. 70%. She might have gotten 88% now that I think of it. And so Rayla probably got a couple hundred write-ins. And even if Rayla was on the ballot, she wouldn't have got more than 20%. Like that's just how it is. It didn't matter. Like you could have all the money in the world. Like, name them. Ronald Reagan couldn't win Ayanna Presley's district. It's not fucking happening. Okay. Charlie Baker, if he ran against Ayanna Presley for Congress, he would lose. Okay. And he's very popular, unfortunately, as a governor. So anyway, anything else?
508.
Not moving anywhere, but I'm with you on that one, Soapmaker. I'm with you on that one. If I were to move somewhere, I mean, I would pick Texas. I mean, I'd love to live in Texas, Brett. Where would you live? If you could pick one state, where would you live?
Right where I am, Maine.
Maine, but it's cold.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, but the stuff with weed and guns and a lot of the other state laws help me more than somewhere else.
Well, they got really good. If you like guns, Texas is a good place.
Yeah, but you get caught with a joint in Texas.
That's true. That's a problem.
You're gonna end up in pink fucking jumpsuit in some outdoor jail and some shit. You know what I mean? On an A&E show.
I would say Florida, but Florida is just too oppressive. The heat. I can't fucking deal with Florida heat. Texas,
Florida is literally the American Amazon, to where it's just a bunch of wild fucking animals running amok.
It is, but at least they can count their fucking votes on election night.
Yeah, well, I still remember the hanging Chad.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. I mean, Heidi's telling me move to Arizona. It's so fucking hot there. It's so hot. I don't know how anybody lives in Arizona. Like Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, it's like insanely fucking hot. I don't know, like heat we've never seen before in Massachusetts. Like 110 degrees at night. It's fucking hot. I don't know how you people.
That's the one thing I love about New England is the seasons. The spring, summer, winter, fall. Like we have distinct, like here's the cold.
They have the
not so cold.
But they have those in Virginia too.
Yeah, but not in Arizona. They don't have that shit in Arizona.
My point is you can move to like a state like Virginia or North Carolina or northern Texas where it's like not as like you'll get a winter. It'll be 40 or 30, like it'll snow a little bit, but then it'll fucking melt the next day. Like that's what I would like to live in a state where it snows and then it melts the next day. Like that, I would like that,
I lived in Virginia for a little while, in Bristol, Virginia. And I remember my buddy's kids. I get up one day and his fucking son's home. And I'm like, why the fuck are you home? He goes, oh, it got called for snow. And I look outside and you know how like the first snow, the way you can still see the grass poking out, like that half-inch bullshit snow? Mm-hmm. In Virginia, they call schools. They're like, nope, no one can drive. No one can hang out at the bus stops. Everything's over, and these little assholes get to hang out at home.
Mm-hmm.
I like New England, man, with all the real seasons, and especially in Maine, the guns and the weed. All them places you mentioned, no weed.
You also got the ocean, too. That's the other fact. Texas doesn't have the ocean, but I'm good with no ocean. I like the lakes more. I mean, Texas has lakes. I could move to Texas. That would be my first choice.
I'm with you with the ocean shit. Like nothing in the lake or the river can kill me. There's all kinds of shit in the ocean that can kill me.
Except that's the fucking another crazy part about Florida, which if I was Florida, I'm like an anti-shark guy. Like how I feel about sharks.
Bull sharks.
I cannot understand how the people of Florida just accept the fact that there's fucking gators like in the water. Like that's fucking crazy. Florida, if you look at a map, has more lakes than any other state in the fucking country. And you just can't swim in them.
And they're all full of fucking shark lizards that'll fucking eat the fuck out of you.
That's just acceptable somehow. There's just fucking gators. Gators.
Listen, even worse.
Dinosaurs. That's what they fucking are.
You can be in a lake in Florida or a river, and there's bull sharks. These are sharks that swim in fresh water. Yeah. Like you can literally be on your rope swing and get eaten by a bull shark in fresh water.
Fucking insanity. And it's so hot. Florida. So you want to jump in the water. The pools are all fucking 1,000 degrees because it's so hot. I don't understand it. I couldn't do Florida. No thanks.
No, fuck Florida.
Yeah, I'm all set with Florida. Yeah. All right. Any other questions, guys, before we call it a night? By the way, so Brittany asked, what about Shiva? Shiva's Facebook page, correct me if I'm wrong, seems to have disappeared. Can anybody find Shiva's Facebook page, or did he just? I know you can't block from like Shiva Ayadure. Let's see.
For some reason, I literally got an email about the fake votes thing from that asshole.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah, it emailed. Please sign this petition because we had 1 million fake votes or whatever it was.
But But you know what? That's why I don't want these Trump people. I want you to keep in mind, if you start talking conspiracy and you start talking about fraud and all this stuff, if you don't have the receipts to back it up, you turn into Shiva. Do you want to be Shiva? Think about that, you know. And Shiva's page, I can't find it. It seems to be gone.
Like you said, you turn it. Do you want to be that mean? Do you want to be the angry Trump supporter bitch mean?
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Because we've been making fun of that for almost a half a decade now.
You know what the best way to get revenge against them is to let them know it doesn't bother you, and to let them know in 4 years we're coming for you. Just understand that. Like, enjoy your 4 years here. All the fucking Supreme Court, RBG died already. We won. We got that seat out of the way. That's ours. So sucks to be you. And we're coming for you. We're coming for Kamala in 4 years. I ain't scared. I'm not scared of a liberal. I'll tell you that much. We'll be back. We still have our guns. We'll be back. Just that's the best revenge that you can get.
And like I said on Twitter, to where it's still my president. Maybe I didn't vote for him. Maybe I didn't pick him, but I'm an American, and that's still my president. Yeah. I'll suffer through this 4, and then I'll vote for the next Republican. And I don't give a fuck who it is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You throw a fucking Republican hat on Bernie Sanders, I'll vote for that fucking fossil in 4 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't give a fuck, but we don't get to play victim, I don't think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still your president. Well, yeah, that's my president too. Hey, this is going to suck.
At least Shiva's not my monkey, though, as Soapmaker points out.
Dude, Shiva with that. You're just a baker cocksucker.
You're a baker boy. Yeah, I'm not your monkey, Turtle. You're a baker boy.
Cocksucker.
No, Shiva's page is gone. Look for Shiva's page. People are saying it's there. His personal page is there, which has not been updated since July 21st somehow. And I don't even know if that's seriously him, because all of the comments are like literally from India. I think this may be a page mocking him, but I think he's gone. Like, his page seems to be gone. So he ran. So that's just, he'll be back, I'm sure. He'll be back. Okay. Our show. Remember he called it that? Our show.
Yeah.
Our show, Turtle Boy. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting a little bit late here, so let me just refresh those donos one more time before let's see if I missed anyone. If not, we'll call it a night. Got one more dono. Soapy says, prayers to families who haven't seen their loved ones because of COVID hysteria. Absolutely. All right. Anything? What were you saying, Brett?
Are we back next Saturday, or is there a college game or
I'll let you
holiday?
know. I'll let you know. But anyway, it's been fun, guys. I'll see you in the morning for the Jerry Callahan podcast. Peace, Turtle Riders.
See you, fuckers.